Graham stayed out later with Bryson and stuff. Is he going to be the scratch today?
He is. So that puts Jost back in. We'll go with 7D again. 7D is not obviously your typical situation, but I just feel, and we feel that obviously Ryan Johnson was our most recent call-up and has played well enough to stay in the lineup. We got injuries back, and I think other guys have their role. Eric Johnson and Clifton, and they all have roles, and those guys have been effective in those for us, and the decision really revolves around that.
I'm sure you had information on Ryan Johnson before he arrived at training camp, but are there any areas of his game that may have surprised you just in terms of how advanced he is just within his game?
He's been very effective killing plays, but if you watch first touches, potential exits out of our D zone, first touches on retrieve, being a dump in retrieve or a shot off a goalie and a rebound to the corner, or a loose puck retrieving your D zone. His execution has been really good in that area, and helped us quite a bit. So, that's something that obviously you don't know how players will transition into the NHL. That's one glaring good area among many other good areas, but that's one that stands out significantly, is reducing time in your zone.
What area, as far as Devin Levi goes, what would you like to see him? He's only a rookie. We get that. He played very well against Minnesota, but maybe improve on as he's playing now and getting into the rotation.
Boy, I mean, it's tough to say because you just know he's going to keep improving in all areas. I think for him, just every building you go in, this is the first time through in many of these arenas and situations, and in the grinds of a busy month and busy travel schedule. So, yeah, I think he's just gaining experience by day. I think he's going to absorb lots and lots of things as a result of his talent and his work ethic, and he's just got to keep doing what he's doing.
What have you seen from the Capitals? They're winning. They haven't scored a lot of goals this year, but they are winning and doing a lot of it. But what have you seen from them?
Well, they've been very opportunistic, and I say that in a complimentary way. They're ready. They're ready to take advantage of situations that present. They work hard in the process, and obviously we know they have Ovechkin and Oshie, some very big names, Carlson, and obviously Stanley Cup winners. So they're aligned with lots of experience that can take advantage of mistakes, and very, very intelligent about forcing teams into mistakes. So a little bit more methodical, obviously, is using their intelligence to their advantage at times.
For Peyton, is the key just getting back to playing that hard, direct style that he really adopted and really excelled at last year?
Obviously, when you pull guys out of the lineup, you're going to watch film with them. You're going to try to pinpoint things, but I think much less about Peyton and much more about, okay, somebody's coming out. The other night it was Jost. I thought both those guys played well, but you're weighing it, on the back end, guys that played very well in their roles, guys that have played fewer minutes, and Eric Johnson's played probably the least minutes, but our penalty kill's been very good, and he's a very big key to that. So, among other things, and just the defensive side has forced us to keep 7 in there right now, and obviously that means somebody comes out. So much less about a specific guy coming out and a lot more about circumstances.
There are probably multiple steps to it. How do you find the consistency you've been looking for here, I guess, early in the season? Or something in particular you're looking from the team that maybe could trigger that, string some wins together and stuff like that?
Health. Yeah, I think every coach in the league will tell you that. The margin in the NHL is slight from top to bottom. So even when the top teams miss top players, they become different. and so health is something that every team will battle since the salary cap came in. And when you miss guys, we saw Jack Quinn out on the ice. We haven't had Jack Quinn all year, and Jack Quinn is an elite hockey player. And obviously we're without Tage Thompson, and we've missed Tuck a few times, and those are impact guys. And so I would say health is the biggest challenge when it comes to consistency. And when you don't have health, you're rotating different lines and different line combinations, and it breaks up chemistry really quick. So I'm sure you'll find that answer pretty consistent through the NHL.
Is it nice to get Quinn out there with the guys at least?
It's nice to see that he's progressing, and certainly nice to see him out on the ice.
Thanks, Coach.